Hey guys, come on downstairs. We're doing a little New York Knicks franchise. We are still in the postseason. Year 2 NBA playoffs between the Cavs and the Knicks.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into Game 3 up 2-0 with a relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory. The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Knicks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
The series moves back to New York for game number 3, Cavs leading 2-0, and the Knicks trying to get back in this series. We pick up the action early in the first quarter, midway through the first quarter, I should say, with the Cavs leading 13-4. Ntilikina is going to hand it back to KP for the angle 3, cuts the lead to 6. So far in all 3 of these games, we have fallen behind early and had to work our way back. Here is Jerebko. Jerebko on the right side looking into LeBron on the block. Sefolosha on his back. LeBron jumps into the lane. Right hand scoop off the glass. And the Cavs lead by 8 midway through the first quarter. Here is Ntilikina. Hands to Tim Hardaway Jr. He'll go around the screen for Monroe. Down the lane and the layup rattles out. And it's rebounded by the Cavs. Here comes IT. IT down the lane. LeBron with the hammer with the right hand. 17-10 Cleveland. 4:55 to go. Jay Crowder swings it over to Rajon Rondo. Rondo around the screen. Gets into the lane. Pushes off with the right hand. Lays it up. No good. Rebounded by Monroe. And he will hand to Ntilikina, and the Knicks will go the other way. Ntilikina down the lane. Monroe, left hand layup is good. And the Knicks cutting into that lead a little bit here. 3:20 to go in the first quarter. 19-16, Knicks with the lead. And here is Osman on the right side. He'll come around the screen into the lane. And DeLon Wright strips it away from him. And here come the Knicks on the run. DeLon Wright to the middle. DeLon Wright bounce pass to Sefolosha. Left hand layup good. And the lead is down to 1. The end of the first quarter, the Cavs would lead 27-22. We head into the second. Early on now, still 27-22. Osman at the top of the key. Tim Hardaway Jr. guarding him, hands it to Rondo. Rondo guarded by DeLon Wright. Olynyk will set the screen. Rondo drops it underneath to Olynyk. Nice dime by Rajon Rondo. 33-27 Cavs. Courtney Lee now around the screen from Hernan Gomez. He could have gone all the way to the rack. He doesn't. And Hernan Gomez gets blocked. Here's Rondo coming the other way. He's going to throw it up to LeBron coming down the lane. Nice pass again by Rajon Rondo. Cavs have lengthened their lead out to 12 now with 3.5 minutes to go in the second. Osman yo-yoing on the right side. Sefolosha guarding him. IT around the screen. Taken away by Ntilikina. And Ntilikina jumps the passing lane and takes it all the way with the flush. 42-35. Knicks cutting it back to a single-digit Cavs lead. Here is IT. He's going to go all the way, scoop it up and in. Score it, count it. He is fouled. And Isaiah Thomas, with 38 seconds to go in the half, will go to the free throw line. Try to give Cleveland a 10-point lead, which he does. And at the break, the Cavs would lead by 8. Cleveland shooting 42%. We're shooting 32%. 30 rebounds to 23 in favor of the Cavs. They are leading in every category. Stills are even at 5 apiece. So we get the third quarter underway now. 48-41. Cleveland with the lead here in Game 3. Trying to take a 3-0 commanding lead in the series. Here between the 1 seed and the 8 seed. Porzingis with the rebound. Hands it to Ntilikina. Back to Porzingis. Pump fake. Let it fly. Back rim and down. 48-43. 10-14 to go. Ntilikina has it. Guarded by IT. He'll back it out to Porzingis. Hand it to Tim Hardaway Jr. He's guarded by Osman. Tim Hardaway Jr. down the lane. Lay it up with the left hand. 48-45. Cavs lead. Isaiah Thomas now looking down on the block to LeBron. He gets it to him. Spin baseline with the left hand. LeBron makes it 50-45. A 3-point game now. Every time the Knicks get close, LeBron takes over. He misses the shot there from the baseline, though. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. Outlet to Ntilikina. Ntilikina will back it out, get it into the corner. Pump fake by Tim Hardaway Jr. He's going to drive baseline as Osman flies by. And the lead is cut to 1 now. Knicks have a chance to take the lead, and they turn it over. Here comes Osman. Tim Hardaway Jr. stops the fast break for now. And Osman hands to IT, over to Tristan Thompson. Thompson to LeBron for 3. And once again, the Knicks close the gap, and LeBron makes a big shot. 6 minutes to go in the third. Jerebko on the right angle to LeBron. LeBron with Tim Hardaway Jr. and Porzingis on him. Turnaround, fall away a Michael Jordan shot from the baseline. Cavs lead 65-60 with less than a minute to go in the third. Isaiah Thomas guarded by DeLon Wright. He blows right past him and then gets it out to Olynyk in the corner. 3 rims out, though. Rebounded by Hernan Gomez. And DeLon Wright has it. He'll drop it to McDermott. McDermott just inside the three-point arc. And we go to the fourth quarter with the Cavs leading 70-62 here in New York. Knicks desperately trying to come back to make a series out of this. Hernan Gomez in the corner, back to DeLon Wright. He'll hand to Saric. Saric top of the key. No, Saric had a miserable shooting game. And here is Isaiah Thomas, as did most of the Knicks. Isaiah Thomas now guarded by DeLon Wright. Still 70-62. Isaiah Thomas around the screen. And he's going to get by DeLon Wright into the lane, get it back out to the corner. Osman for 3. He casts it up and it goes down. An 11-point lead for the Cavs. Now a 9-point lead for the Cavs. 8.5 minutes to go in the game. And Tim Hardaway Jr. using the screen of Porzingis will drop it to him. Horrible possession by the Knicks. Ends up in a turnover. And here comes LeBron cross midcourt. LeBron picked up by Sefolosha. Back to the top of the key to Osman. Osman drops it to Tristan Thompson. Back to Isaiah Thomas on the wing. And he is looking down on the block to LeBron again. We'll see if he can get it to him. He can't. Isaiah Thomas is going to throw it up to LeBron, who goes baseline behind Sefolosha. And it's an 11-point game. Cavs leading. 8 minutes to go. Porzingis sets the screen for Ntilikina. Ntilikina gets all the way to the lane. Drops it off to Monroe. He lays it up. Nice dish by Ntilikina. Right at the rim. 81-72. Keep your eye on LeBron here. He takes the shot from the elbow, comes down on Sefolosha's foot, and LeBron is going to have to be helped off the court. Could this be a potential series-changing injury? Jay Crowder comes in to take the place of LeBron. And it's a 7-point lead for the Cavs with 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time for the Knicks. Porzingis, top of the key, shot good, cuts it to 5. Knicks have a real chance here to steal this one. Osman on the right side, guarded by Tim Hardaway Jr. Sefolosha comes out. Osman loses it, picks it back up. He's going to drop it back to Jay Crowder. Shot clock winding down at 4 seconds. Crowder drives, lets it go, and he rattles it home. 85-78 now. Cavs leading by 7. Just over 3 minutes to go. Isaiah Thomas to Osman. Osman around the screen. He will back it out now and hold. Tim Hardaway Jr. guards him. Everybody for the Cavs is gassed here. Isaiah Thomas back to Osman. Osman over to the left side. Shot clock running down. Jay Crowder holding, has to cast up an ill-advised 3. And Jay Crowder with an absolute dagger into the hearts of the Madison Square Garden fans. 88-78. Cavs leading. Here's Isaiah Thomas around the screen. Isaiah Thomas just keeps on going down the lane and gets the left-hand scoop to drop. And the Cavs hold off the Knicks to win game number 3, 95-81, and take a 3-0 series lead. LeBron James, 25 points, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. And Porzingis, 22 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks and 3 turnovers are your players of the game in game number 3. So we shot 3 of 26 from downtown, 12%. And that really cost us. Another big stat was their bench outscored us by like 20. Jay Crowder, 16 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals off the bench for the Cavs, and he hit those dagger shots down the stretch to seal the win for Cleveland and put them up 3-0. But with the injury to King James, we'll see how this series plays out. Porzingis, 31 points. Tim Hardaway Jr., 12 points. Frank Ntilikina had 12 assists and 9 points. Very good floor game for Frank Ntilikina. And let's go ahead now and look at the rest of the series here in the first round of the NBA playoffs. Obviously, we lost Game 3. We're down 3-0. The Pacers beat the Pistons 105-95. The Pacers are the 7 seed. The Pistons are the 2 seed. These are all Game 3s. The Wizards beat the Celtics 115-112. The Sixers over the Bucks 130-126. Over in the West, the Clippers take a 2-1 series lead over Oklahoma City with a 103-99 win. Golden State steals back home court advantage of 120-100 win in Portland. And the Grizzlies 95-90 over the Spurs. They take a 2-1 series lead. And the Rockets break the backs of the Timberwolves with a close 114-113 victory. Eastern Conference brackets, we're down 3-0. The Sixers are up 2-1 over the Bucks. The Pacers are up 2-1 over the Pistons. And the Wizards have a 3-0 series lead on Boston. Out in the West, the Clippers, the 8 seed, a 2-1 lead over Oklahoma City. The Rockets, a 3-0 series lead over the Timberwolves. The Warriors up 2-1 over the Blazers. And the Grizzlies up 2-1 over the Spurs. And, of course, the big news on LeBron James' injury. A severe right ankle sprain, and he is going to be out for 1 to 2 weeks, which would be the duration of the remainder of this series. So, the Cavs without LeBron James and Kevin Love, but with a 3-0 series lead, if there was ever a scenario in real life where a team could come back from down 3-0, this might be it, where the 2 best players on the team are injured. Still, a very tall task for the Knicks to accomplish, but we will get to it in game number 4 and see if we can beat the Cavs without King James to keep them in the game. It should be really interesting from here on out to see if we can pull this off 4 straight games against a team that is really very average without their 2 leading scorers. So that is game number 3 of the Knicks-Cavs playoff series in round 1 of the NBA playoffs here in year number 2 of our New York Knicks franchise.